thought it was going to be a dark night for a moment there.
All right, let me introduce the troupe to you. So on keyboard, we have Luke Abbott. On left side, we have special guest Paul Anderson. Santa Cruz Improv Festival, and yeah, we're so happy to be here once again. I think it's the 7th or 8th year or so. If you haven't seen us before, everything we do is completely made up on the spot. We haven't pre-planned things backstage, so you will see us come to you for suggestion at certain points in the evening, and sometimes we'll stumble on our words because it's improv. Woohoo! So to get us started tonight, let's see. What is something in the world that intrigues you? Shout out whatever comes to your mind.
Landmines. Executioner birds.
Octopus. Okay. Octopi? Octopus? Okay. Octopus is our suggestion. We shall create, that's going to be a really good one to rhyme with. Okay. We are going to create a song based on that suggestion of octopus.
Under the sea, you don't know when an octopi might come and reach his tentacles out for you, 'cause he'll eat you, yum, yum, yum. All you gotta do is say hello and look deep into his eye and say, I really love you, octopi.
Deep below in the sea of your pinky cloud, I love the octopi, the plural is best. When I'm held in the dark of night, I love you, octopi. I love you, octopi. I love you,
Me too. Not now.
I heard me too. So, let's see. I like writing. Me too. We have so much in common, Kathy. And I like cooking. Me too. How do you watch Rachel Ray? I love her. I love her too. Wow, we were having so much more in common than I thought we were going to when we met on Match.com. I know at first I thought, no friggin' way. I know. I'm sorry, but I did. I have to admit. You too? I know, because I've had some disasters before, but you're not a disaster at all. I feel like we kind of are already like one with each other, and this is incredible for only 20 minutes. I know. And like, all the history you shared when you first emailed me, like about your disasters,
At first that put me off, and I had major red flags. But then, I don't know, the more you talked about it, the more I thought, it resonates.
Yeah, I have this problem sometimes that I like to just tell everybody everything because I feel that we should be really real with people. We should tell them, like you need to wipe your nose right now. I've got a little it's important, you know. I feel like honesty is really how it should be. You know what I'm saying?
I know, me too.
Like, I didn't think you were going to be so skinny, but that's okay. You know, it's okay.
So, if it's a problem for you, I'll just let you know that sometimes after like the third time.
Oh, you mean the third time?
Yeah, that can be it. That can be just fine. So if you're not happy with what's going on,
Oh.
I'll just give you the heads up.
Oh,
So
okay.
usually
Maybe the
about-
third date is kind of a limit, is what you're saying.
Right.
Oh.
You too?
Well, Sally, I thought we were on our road to intimacy together.
That is intimacy. I'm telling you the truth. I mean, what more do you want from me? I could be really close with you for about 3 weeks.
Well, you are being honest, and I do appreciate that.
I love your eyes.
And I really like the way you're touching my hair, so okay. I'll do it.
Me too.
So over here, this is where you can sleep. There's a big pillow. It's really soft.
On the ground.
Yeah, it's on the ground. We don't like anything above a foot high. The earthquakes, you know.
Okay.
You'll
And
be
where will I
much safer there, trust me.
Great. And where's my office? Where will I be working?
Oh, the office. Right. Oh, gosh. Gosh, Madeline forgot about that. You know what? I think we could put a little table right by your bed, and you could just use that for your desk.
That could work. Look, I'm sorry. I thought, when you wanted somebody to move in and help you take care of this place and do your financial planning, that was a serious request.
Oh, it is. Oh, it is. I'm terribly serious about financial planning.
This is a garbage.
Well, obviously, I need some financial planning.
I moved all the way across the country based on your initial offer.
True. It's a nice shed. I'm very I'm sure you just love it. You look rather upset.
I'm sorry. I've just sent out a lot of resumes, and
And I was the only one who answered, right?
yes, you were the only one who answered. It's been 8 months, and my unemployment is out, and you sent the check, that initial check.
I did.
And so you can pay me the $2,500 a month, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Try the pillows. You like it. It's going to work, huh? Now, we keep the food in this little refrigerator, okay? Lots of beans, lots of rice.
I'm sorry, this isn't going to work.
What?
It's just not going to work for me.
No, it has to work.
It's not going to
No,
work.
it has to work. I need a financial planner.
Listen,
I need a financial planner. I will only pay you $2,500 a month.
how about if I live someplace else? And I just come and work with you during the day?
That crushes all my dreams of an eventual budding romance with you.
That's why you requested the naked photos.
They were good. They were the best of any I got. That's why I put your bed here. If you look up, see the little hole in the slats? You can see the moon shining down on your desk, on your papers, on your naked body.
Could I see your pictures first before I decide?
Sure.
What is it, Marvin?
I hate when you call me that. It's such an uncool name.
Hey, Marv.
Marv. So, you know, was thinking maybe like tonight, you know, be the night.
Listen, I told you I'm not ready for that. I mean, what if guys in the neighborhood found out?
Well, nobody has to find out. You know, it's all secretive and all. You know, nobody's at my house. My mom, she's gone. She's, you know, she's gone on one of those beauty pageant things. She does hair for it, you know what I'm saying?
This alley's kind of sexy.
The alley, man. People come to the alley all the time, dude. Like, I can't do it here. Whoa. Your hand is seriously hot.
You too.
Joey, this is like seriously fucking wrong, but it's seriously fucking awesome.
Marv,
Joey.
you know you want me to touch you.
Whoa, those are my pecs.
Marv is nails.
Touch my biceps, please.
You're getting scared, aren't you? You're getting scared and uncomfortable. I knew you wouldn't go through with it. I knew it. That's why I said no to you for so long. You're just gonna break my heart.
No, I wouldn't do that. Joey, it's not just about that part. I mean, that part's cool too, but like there's screws in this wall.
Quit changing the subject.
No, you're not gonna be all like, you know, we get together and then like we're not gonna be buddies anymore.
Who's the one chickening out?
All right.
Kiss me right here and now, Marv. Kiss me or walk away down that alley and don't ever say hi to me again.
All right. I'll do it, Joey.
Hey, Mom, you see Joey? Jesus!
Holy crap.
I promise it will never happen again, honey. I promise. Never again.
Oh! Stay away from him, you little twerp. You got that?
Yeah. Sorry, Charisse. Oh, shit.
You said it. You
So now I need all the players up. Yes. Okay. And two down in front. Okay. And any suggestion from you guys? How about what would be a relationship between two people, like doctor and patient, or brother and
Social worker.
Family.
Mugger and victim.
A dance couple.
What was that? Murderer?
Mugger and victim.
Mugger and victim. I'll take it. Okay. So this is gonna be
It's that brick wall, isn't it?
Okay, this will be a dubbed scene, so I will be dubbing the voice for Chauncey, and Todd will be dubbing the voice for Suzanne, and we will also be dubbing music at some point as well. Okay, Mugger and victim.
Oh, well, you know, the plumbing's right over here, and, you know, thanks for coming so quickly. I just called like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I didn't bring my tools with me. I don't need tools. I just do it all with my hands.
Oh, gosh. Wow, that's very macho of you.
Yeah, you know how it is. Just me and the pipes.
Oh, just you and the pipes. Is that a plumbing reference?
Yeah, it sure is.
So anyways, it's been leaking all over the place, and you can see the water, and oh dear, you're touching me.
Oh, hey, I'm just a friendly guy. Don't, you know, take it the wrong way or anything. I'm not putting the moves on you or anything.
Don't worry about it. I mean, your hands have touched pipes, right? You washed them, I'm sure.
Absolutely, I carry Purell in my pocket.
Well, okay, well anyways, get to work. Please get to work right away, because there's sewage spilling all over the place, and it's kind of nasty.
Okay, here I go. Oh, this lady is gonna be an easy mark, I can tell. Look at that. She left the purse right on the counter.
I just have to, I'll just be right back. Just a moment.
All right, MasterCard, what else you got in here? Some cash, just put that right in my pocket. Oh yeah. Oh, calling card, even better. Cell phone, oh, BlackBerry, yeah. Excellent. Okay. Oh,
Hey!
what else you got over here?
What are you doing over there?
Hey, lady, don't go crazy on me now. Don't go crazy.
Don't go calling me crazy just because I have a bat. I saw you taking things from my purse, and I'm gonna show you what's what.
Oh my God, lady, don't bludgeon me with that frickin' pipe. No, lady, don't go crazy. Don't go crazy.
You came to fix my pipes. You're gonna fix my pipes, because that's what you came for.
Okay, I'm not really a plumber.
You're gonna fix my pipes. You're gonna fix my pipes, because that's what you said that you would do. You're not leaving here until you fix my pipes. Don't call me crazy, lady.
Don't go crazy.
Who's calling me crazy? Get down on your knees. Get down in that sludge. It smells like crap, and you're going to work in it. Start using your hands and do what they're meant to do.
What they're meant to do. What they're meant to do. What they're meant to do. God, this is gross. Ugh. What?
That looks good. Keep going. Oh, look, we need to stop.
Jeez. Hey, actually, I was kind of good at that. Maybe I should be legit and stop trying to steal crap from people.
Oh, that seems like an honest, kind of sideways, backwards possibility.
Well, thanks, lady, for teaching me a lesson. You know, that I can use my real skills. I don't have to be a mugger no more.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Could I get a simple, say, 3-word title, a story that's never been told?
Gwendolyn goes south.
Gwendolyn Goes South. Once upon a time, there was a little goose named Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn had been born Washington, a very small town at the northernmost tip of the state. Gwendolyn loved the feeling of the fog on her feathers. She loved to splash in the puddles left by the Washington rain. She loved to eat the algae that grew on the mossy wall. Gwendolyn lived like this for many years, content with her little goose life and her little goose town. Until one day, when Gwendolyn went to her favorite feeding ground, she saw a stranger. The stranger was extremely dapper. Almost as if he were wearing a tuxedo. Had short little wings and legs. Gwendolyn had never seen anything like this before. She approached the stranger cautiously. To her great surprise, the stranger knew goose and answered back.
Yes. I am alone. I got lost from the rest of my group.
It was
Poor
true.
little thing.
You don't have a group either. You seem pretty fine with that. I don't know how to exist without a group.
It was true. He had been part of the annual northern penguin migration for years. He had never been without his group.
Well, you just gotta learn how to love yourself more.
Gwendolyn was a wise goose.
Well, myself.
But the penguin was puzzled. So Gwendolyn began his education. Every day, she would take him out to the mossy places and laugh when he waited for her to tell him which algae to eat. Gwendolyn worked tirelessly to develop the penguin's self-esteem. Until one day, when she arrived at their usual meeting place, her friend had been transformed. He stood proud and tall, independent seeming.
My friend, Gwendolyn. Dear sweet Gwendolyn, you've taught me so much. And because of you, I feel brave. I could travel the world now. And maybe... Oh. Well, I was just going to go by myself because I feel pretty good now. But... Oh, wait. Then you're going to be alone.
It was true. While the penguin had been gaining in self-sufficiency, Gwendolyn had been learning the joys of companionship.
Oh, God. Gwendolyn, don't give me those goosey goose eyes in the neck.
What could they do? Their relationship was torn. One had gained self-sufficiency and the other was attached to their intimacy. It was quite a dilemma. Until
Look,
the penguin had a brilliant idea.
Gwendolyn, it's going to take me a long-ass time to walk to the south because I don't move very fast. But you can fly. And I sure do like you. So, do you get what I'm saying in that
him all the way to his home.
Wait, what? That wasn't part of the plan. This was supposed to be a happy story.
But it was true. Gwendolyn was a gray goose from Port Augustine, Washington. She couldn't survive in the South Pole. And both of their hearts, they knew this. Their party was long and drawn out. There's neither of them wanted to let go. But finally, they realized that they had given each other something precious, and they would never forget each other. And as Gwendolyn took off into the air, the penguin stood and watched until the small gray dot of his friend had vanished into the Arctic sunrise. And he knew in his little penguin heart that he would never really be alone again.
We have a couple of volunteers to come join us on the stage in a very easy role. We might need little house lights. Just raise your hands. It's really simple. I see a hand up there. Woo! I see one right there. It's Marla. Hello. Please have a seat. Right there. And what's your name? Paula. Hi, Paula. Thank you for joining us. Oh, did I kick that? Microphone here. So what this is going to be is we're going to be doing a reading from a play that's never been seen before. What's the name of a play that's never been written?
Brick walls in Brooklyn.
Is it the brick wall?
We'll go with Brick Walls in Brooklyn! Woohoo! We were joking before about we're going to get 14 suggestions about that brick wall. So how this is going to be is this going to be a staged reading. So this is the first time that the actors have done this scene off book, and so you have the scripts in your hands. And so the actors are going to play out this scene, and every once in a while they might need a little help with a line. So who's up here? Okay, so Sharon, if she needs help with a line, then she'll ask you. I mean, Sharon. She was in our troupe 8 years ago or something. Suzanne will ask you for a line. And then if Chopsy needs some assistance, then she'll ask you for a line. And you can say anything that comes to your head. There's no pressure because they're going to make sense of it. In fact, just go for it, whatever you want to say. Does that make sense? Okay, so we're going to take this from Act 2, where they're just really sensing the tension, like there's a brick wall in this room. Remember, this is the really dramatic scene. Okay, so I want to just, all you got. I know this is your first time, but just go for it, okay?
Fuck you, Maria! Fuck you! Nobody treats me like that.
I cannot believe you talk to your mother that way. What a mouth you got on you.
Huh? What a lousy mother I got, huh?
I am.
What kind of MIA are you?
I'm a lousy mother.
Where were you when I needed you,
If I
huh?
wasn't a lousy mother, I wouldn't have a daughter with a mouth like a sewer.
I would never melt like a sewer if you didn't leave me in the sewer, so to speak.
You know what your problem is, Carolyn? You have always been
George and Martha's best friend.
You have always been George and Martha's best friend.
Yeah, why wouldn't I be George and Martha's best friend?
Because they are not our people.
They were the only people I had because, 90s.
It's August.
Because it's August. Friggin' August!
All of us leave the city in August. It doesn't mean you have to take up with George and Martha.
You have no right telling me who I should take up with. That's why I call you Maria. You don't even deserve the name of Mother.
Well, I got no right.
You got no right.
I got no right. I got no right. Oh God, this is that speech where I tell her about the day she was born. What's the first line?
To be a fool.
To be a fool. You got to be a fool.
Okay, this is that last part, so I just really want to, just deeper emotion. Okay, just go.
Do you want me to cry during her scene?
Yeah, that would be great. If
You gotta distract me. Line, please.
Sunscreen's evil.
Sunscreen is evil. No, don't say it. Sunscreen is evil, and you know it, Olivia. You know it down in your gut. I wanted to protect you. Protect? It's like you wanted a film on me, so whenever I went out, nothing could touch me. You're sick. You're sick. You're right. You're right. And it's all because of that day I saw the line.
On television, they were smearing each other with sunscreen.
I saw that on television. They were smearing each other with sunscreen, and they said it was good for you. I knew I could be a mother to you because I wanted to sing, so I thought I'd put sunscreen on and at least give you something. Jesus Christ! That's the best you could do. Then you had no parent books or nothing. Listen to me. Sunscreen. Did you ever have a freckle? And you were not going to have melanoma. You were not going to have this when you get to be my age. Oh, so you bring your cancer in. Line, please.
Oranges are better.
What?
Oranges are better.
Oranges are better. Oranges are better than listening to this crap. Fine. Go pick your oranges from your stupid grocer boyfriend. Look at your stupid grocer boyfriend. He's smarter than you. He knows how to care about me. Doesn't just lather me with the just go. You just go. I'm gonna sit here with my melanoma and my song. I'm screaming now. I'm screaming.
I'm gonna do a serious scene, but that was really serious. Can I just have, just a 3-word title for a scene?
It's enormous.
It's a what?
Enormous.
It's enormous. That will be our suggestion for the next scene. It's enormous.
Say something syllable for the rest of the word.
Thank you. It is enormous.
Close enough.
Jenny, I cannot go to the dance tonight. It's enormous! And I tried to squeeze it and it just made it worse. Jenny, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
God.
Listen, if you don't go, then Bobby won't go, because he'll only go if Danny goes, and Danny's got a crush on you, and you know how much Danny and Bobby always do everything together. So we gotta fix this thing.
Well, good. Could you come to the next room and then help me?
Okay, I'm just right across the hall. I'll be right there.
Okay.
Oh my God, let me see. Oh my God, it's enormous!
No.
Oh my God, it's like a volcano! I'm sorry. Oh gosh, let's, try it a little blush.
It's a good thing you're working on your cosmetology license. You can fix me. Right.
Crayon.
Crayon!
Oh God.
It's gotten to stage 4, hasn't it?
It's infected. It's growing like it's alive or something.
Oh my God, I feel it! I feel it growing like it's alive!
Oh my God, it's growing while I'm watching it.
Oh my God!
Oh my God, I think it is alive! It's your zit, baby! Did you rub noses with Danny?
Yeah?
Oh no! Would you wear sunscreen? You did? Oh, it's okay.
But he wasn't.
Oh gosh.
Oh, the baby needs me. Oh no!
I'll call Danny. Hello, Danny. Do you think we can make it a solo date? Could I have everybody up, please? Now we would like to do a little Shakespearean play for you guys right now. And so we would like to each get a suggestion. Could I have, what might I be wearing in Shakespearean times?
A velvet cloak.
A velvet what?
Cloak.
A velvet cloak.
A codpiece.
Thank you. And a codpiece.
A very big codpiece.
It's enormous!
And can I have a character flaw?
Arrogance.
Arrogance, thank you.
And what might I be holding in my hand in Shakespearean times?
A skull.
A skull, thank you.
And, so can I have an animal?
Leopard.
Jaguar.
Unicorn.
A leopard, thank you.
We will use those to influence our Shakespearean piece for you. Thank you.
Alas, poor Lord Richard. No more. One of many soldiers upon this land, whose bones are strewed across the land. This deadly war has taken so many, but one not as so good a friend as you to me, Lord Richard. For we have fought side by side, up on the front lines. And for what? For Her Majesty's pleasure? For we are falling in numbers greater than the stars upon the sky. And it is endless. Blood is flowing like a river. And she sees no end to it. And there is no mercy. Alas, poor Richard. You are the lucky one, for you have escaped. And we are here, marching endlessly forward through the strewed bones.
Electrolyte.
Jarvis. I have had word today. Richard has been slain.
Ha! Ha! Slain no more! No longer walking this earth and no longer bothering us.
Jarvis, you are pitiless. Your heart is like a chunk of ice that freezes all who touch it.
And what is pity but a straightforward way of looking at the world influenced not by warm feelings such as love?
Thou dost weave thy tongue in such a merry chase, I know not what you talk of. I long to hear more.
Electrolyte. Thou shalt hear more, for we shall talk on and on, making our plans, knowing that Richard is gone.
Yes, Richard is gone. But what of that? We are still bound by Her Majesty's edict that none shall wed, that none shall proceed with their lives until her war be finished.
She shall have all the blood in the land spilled like water from a fountain. Then we shall end her war. Swiftly.
How are we to do this? Thou hast a plan. I see it in thy eye.
I know only that the thing she cares most about is her Achilles heel. And so we shall work at it. We shall look at this. And on this we shall think. And we shall devise a plan such that war shall not be appetizing to her anymore. For what is a war but an absence of peace?
Indeed. An absence of peace is the very thing that she has craved. And yet, if we were to turn her craving from the absence of peace to a longing for that very thing,
Ha!
all would be undone.
Undone.
You're a genius, Jarvis.
You are beautiful, Electra.
Come forth, I long to hear the report of the war on all the northern, southern, eastern, western boundaries. Advise it me.
Yes, my lady. There is one come from the field to give you the latest report. Shall I show him in?
Show him in.
The queen will see you now.
My queen.
My lowly servant. Get up. I long to hear the report now, for time is wasting.
Blood spills like a river, flows to the sea endlessly.
This is something I know. Tell me something I do not know, please.
And yet, there is something growing in the land. There is something going over the land that does warm people's hearts.
Did I ask for a poet to give me this report?
No, my lady. No, my lady.
Fire him.
You're fired.
Next.
The lady will see you now. Speak not poetically, I beg you, for she is cross today.
I want the details, I want the collateral damage, I want it all now, and our winnings most of all.
Good queen, you shall have the details.
Ah,
There's the battle map.
very good. We've annexed this northern boundary, very good.
Yes.
We've encroached upon the west.
Yes, the manure fields we have. And yet, and that area, yes, we do have as well.
Thou stutterest. Why, for dost thou stutterest to the queen?
For it is manure land and swampland, my lady. Swamp and manure.
Darest thou bring me foul news? Did I ask you to bring on one that would report foul news to me?
No, my lady, you did not.
Fire him!
You're fired. My lady, that is all the messengers. You have sent them all away. One was too sad, one was too happy, one was too poetical. One, I don't even know what was wrong with the last one, my
Ah! You're bringing things up inside of me, and this I do not like.
lady. I'm sorry.
Some kind of memory of things gone bad in my past. Like times when my mother was cross with me. Times when I was an utter failure. Do not bring these memories hence.
Indeed, Mum, for your mother has been gone, lo, a score of years, and you are...
Don't ever! Please. Give me my draught. I need a drink. Very well. Speakest to me now. What is the word on the town of these manure fields? I must be brave and hear this news from thee.
Lady, I am but a humble lady in waiting, and yet it seems clear to me from the battle map that all the land you have conquered and all the bones that are strewn about the land are for the sake of manure and swampland. Thou hast indeed conquered a kingdom, lady. A kingdom of mud and shit.
Damn it! No. me in this state. I beg of thee. Look upon me, for my mother would always leave me when I would have a failure such as this, and I would be left in my room to quiver with all the failed feelings. Tell me that when we annex the south border, there will be riches, there will be things to gain.
There will be riches. There will be things to gain.
Very good.
If riches be rocks.
Rocks.
I hear tell that the Queen has gone a little loopy.
Everybody's talking about the Queen, that her mind is run off like the donkeys run when the gates are open.
Yes, she is leaning out of the tower, screaming, "Shitfields! Shitfields!" It is not becoming of the Queen. No way to rule a land, but it is quite funny.
And we have seen the men returning from the field of war and battle covered with that brown mess about them, unwilling to step another way for her.
It is a good thing that you have a gimpy leg, and that I have the mind of a brain like the size of a peanut, and we can serve. And that's how we got out of dying.
Good soldier! Good soldier!
Yes, sir.
How goes the war?
Oh, that. Nobody's doing it. We just go pretend in light of the tower, and as soon as she's out of view, we go off and carouse.
Carousing?
There's no point.
We didn't get to carouse!
Well, that does sound fun.
No wonder she's loopy.
Don't tell the Queen.
Me tell the Queen? I haven't got the Queen's ear, I haven't got a pig's ear.
Oh, Jarvis. I feared you would not come. He's going now.
They've all but given up. For what is a war with men who just look at each other and carouse?
That false battle plan we planted was most excellent.
Yes, I sent them each a gift from the other, and a letter that did say, "We do not really wish to war with thee. It is our Queen whose baddie is the loon. Let us play with the ball that we will kick around in the muddy fields instead, so that we may get the mud all over us and look like we have fought." Oh.
There's but one thing left to do.
What is that?
Now that peace has come upon the land, we need a man fit to rule in times of peace. The Queen doth lean from her tower daily, screaming strange obscenities. Methinks one day that she might lean too far.
I'm a Shitfield! I'm a lowly soldier, and give it up Shitfield!
Does my cousin Brunella still serve the Queen as lady-in-waiting?
Yes, indeed, she does have the Queen's ear, like none other.
Is she a strong lass?
Strong indeed. Yes, and devoted, I might add.
To the Queen or you?
Both.
'Twill be a difficult decision for her, but I think that you can work upon her.
I shall call upon her.
As will this purse of gold. 'Tis but a little push. And
Come
all
on!
is ours.
Come on, little cute little soldier! Come show me what you got! Hey, thou hast the look of a soldier I'd like to see in my bed!
Good day, my dear cousin.
What brings thou here? To the dungeon.
'Tis dark and dreary here, and I thought this gold would brighten my day.
Cuz. Gold.
I need only a passage passageway, an opening that I shall step in and have an audience with the Queen.
This gold shall get me an audience with the Queen?
This gold, you shall get me an audience with the Queen.
Oh, I see.
Good, Prunella. Pretty brain.
It runs in the family. My brother spends all day in the pub.
This is your chance to shine. Your cousin Jarvis, you know him for a wise and worthy gentleman.
Yes?
He would not steer you to do anything that was wrong.
Nay, for he is good and true and has silk pantaloons and a codpiece made of steel. Not that I look upon it, being a cousin. Very well. I am in good with the Queen, for her crazy talking doesn't bother me, and I am the only one she will allow upon her chamber.
Speak to her. Tell her of my good virtues. Invent them if you must. I shall speak to the Queen.
Very well. I shall do it for you, cuz, for this gold and for family.
The spoils of war that run inside my veins. For long do I drain the blood from yonder hens and take the chickens from their happy roost until they drip and die and end a life not blessed. But then could I find my fields are made of shit. And all I can do is sit within it.
Good Queen, it is I, Prunella.
Young fair girl, come, tell me news of my great plans that are now diffused.
Good Queen, there is good news. For there is one bright and shiny, like a coin. Bright and shiny like a steel codpiece. Shiny.
Bright and shiny like the rocks I did win on my southern shore. Bright and shiny like a piece of shit that glisten in the very moonlight.
Yes, bright and shiny like that.
Yes, I am wont to listen to bright and shiny temptations and believe in them in my very heart.
Nay, it is not a bright and shiny temptation that is merely like gold. It is true and solid, like a mountain. For there is one man by the name of Jarvis. I believe thou knowest him. He serves in your army, on the front ford.
I've not seen the like of a handsome soldier like thou dost speak of. Jarvis, if I recall, had the cheekbone that did catch the very light of the setting sun in such a way that one day I could not stop thinking of him when I got into bed that night.
Yes, that is the one of which you speak. A very jutty jaw, with a little tiny beard upon it. 'Tis Jarvis.
And what is this mountain of gold that thou speakest of?
The mountain of gold is in his mind, for he is smart and wise and has great plans. Methinkest he would be a great advisor to you, good Queen. Thou should call upon him. Allow him to come hither.
Prunella, thou speakest as if thy brain has new circuitry. Thou speakest in a new light, as if thy ideas take form and lead somewhere. This is very new for you, Prunella.
It is. I don't know how it happened, and yet it did.
This betides hope for me, then, for I have been sitting in a field of shit.
This is the light he shines upon people.
Bring him thus in.
Very well. He is directly outside the door.
My Queen.
My fair cheeked sire.
I do look upon you, and I do see the radiance does flow in thy cheeks.
In my very cheeks, nay. In my cheeks it is the light that doth catcheth thee in such a way that doth give me twitter.
The twitter is just the radiance that comes from thine eyes, for when thou art open to it, thou wilt see it.
I have not been open to such a thing for many, many moons.
And what is the moon but a light reflected off the sun?
Thou speakest in mystery, but I doth like them.
I shall speak to thee as long as thou works, for this thing that shall be your war, it is bringing you misery.
Yea, it is bringing me back to the days of failure.
That is because the way one looks at it is a failure. But another way to look at it is that thou hast not lost, nor won, but indeed such a thing is in the framing of it. For you do have fields now that you did not have before. And so
Speak not! Bring my lips close to me. Speak not these words of confusing artistry.
Methinks the story is taking a turn for which I was not prepared.
Show me another way. Delve into the gold of the sun and the moon.
look at the moon. Out that window. Let go of my shirt. And go!
Lovely.
I thought maybe I might woo her, and yet, when I saw thy radiant eyes, it reminded me of that moon.
Thou hast killed the queen!
Indeed, we have Prunella.
And though she has a mind that was crazed, she had a heart that was good. And you have a touch not my skin, for you would burn it like an acid. I shall take these swords upon the wall and strike it through you!
Oh, goddess! Oh!
For you have betrayed the kingdom!
But we have brought peace to the land, Prunella.
Oh, tragedy! A tragedy that my brain is small and I did not see it. I shall take this dagger from my breast. Oh, goodbye, gold. Goodbye, bloody castle floor. And world full of strewn bones and misery. For there shall be a heaven, and we shall be in it. Oh, the night is through. All of us, I and you. Adieu.